At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather this morning at 7 a.m. out here on your Tuesday morning. I'm meteorologist Maggie McCauley. Hope you have your cup of coffee and you're ready to go out the door this morning. And I hope it's a warm cup of coffee because we are seeing conditions cooler than they were yesterday morning. Take a look at temperatures out there right now in the 30s for the most part across the area. Middle to upper 30s is really what we're looking at right now going into your 7 o'clock hour. 35 in Water Valley, 35 Senatobia, 34 into Lafayette County, 36 in Lee County and Tupelo. The further south you go, a little bit warmer out there, 37 in Eupora. I hate to call 37 warmer, but a few degrees warmer, right? 37 in Kosciuszko, 38 in Greenwood. All of us, though, starting off in the 30s this morning. Temperatures definitely chilly out there. However, if we didn't have this cloud cover, it'd be even colder. Take a look at temperatures a little bit more region-wide. Look at those who are seeing a little bit better clearing conditions. 20s over there in Nashville, 29 in Huntsville, 29 in Birmingham, 32 in Jonesboro, 30 in Little Rock, 38 in Fayetteville. So you can kind of tell who's under the cloud cover and who isn't this morning. Overall, definitely a cold start out there to your day ahead. So make sure to grab the coat, not the raincoat though, not dealing with anything on our Mississippi Live radar this morning. So that's some good news out there. Looking at overall dry conditions, even though it is chilly. Take a look over in Starkville. You can see that on the campus of Mississippi State. Chilly conditions, temperatures in the middle 30s. Also, you can just see all of that cloud cover just packed in on campus this morning. So definitely a day where teachers and students alike going to need the coat as they're walking to class in your morning classes, even your afternoon as well. But we'll talk about that. Conditions going to get a little bit warmer. Same story down in Attala County over in Kosciuszko. Lots of clouds to start off your day. Temperatures in the middle 30s. Just not a really fun day to get out and about to start off your Tuesday, a lot like Monday, dreary and cold out there. Let's talk about the rest of the day, though. Conditions will get a little bit better. We'll be into the middle to upper 30s by 8. We'll be into the 40s by 11. 50s are back today. We didn't get out of the 40s yesterday. It definitely was cold, lots of clouds. Today, a little bit different. We'll be warmer into the 50s and a little bit more sunshine before we end the day. I think a little bit more breaks in the sunshine this afternoon and early evening before the sun does go down. Temperatures go back into the 40s by your 5 o'clock hour and then back into the 30s by 8. But a warmer afternoon nonetheless. Here's a look at satellite and radar, an overall picture of what we're watching this morning. Again, no rain across the board. No rain across the southeast right now, but you can see that cloud cover kind of moved into our area over the past few hours, now into North Mississippi, along with just overall cold conditions. And again, that cloud cover keeping us a little bit warmer than we would be without it. So we can be thankful for it this morning. Going into your afternoon, a little bit more sunshine is going to be the story on tap. And then going into your Wednesday, cloud cover comes back. We're also going to be watching a front that comes in. Now with this front, it's going to be bringing slightly cooler air into the mix, not for Wednesday, but into your Thursday. So still a warm afternoon out there for your Wednesday. Conditions into Thursday, seeing a little bit more sunshine to round out your week as well. So temperature-wise, going to be going up and down over your next few days, but warmer afternoons are on tap going into the rest of your work week. We will not be as cold as when we started. The temperature is still going to be fluctuating over your next few days. We're looking at Wednesday and Friday being the warmest days out of your work week. So if you want to get anything done, I do it on Wednesday or I do it on Friday if you're going to be outside. Again, temperatures kind of just taking a roller coaster from there. The good news is, though, as we head into the weekend, I know if you tuned in with us yesterday, we were talking about much cold air, much cooler conditions, colder conditions coming into play by the weekend. Here's the thing. New data coming in today is not playing the same story. if that's how I want to say it. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about the new data that came in. We'll talk about how we adjusted our numbers for the weekend as well. So if you got any plans this weekend, you want to stick around, I'll have a full look at that changed and updated weekend forecast for you coming up right after this.
Some people judge a book by its cover, and if you're not what people are looking for, you're kind of like a reject.
School, it feels like everyone's staring at me and I'm just kind of not really a person.
It just feels hard today. Nobody was listening to me.
And I'll try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
Hi, my name is Rosie. Regional Rehab Center helps kids like me by offering speech therapy, occupational therapy, and dyslexia therapy. Your support helps so many of us get what we need to grow and succeed. Please help the Rehab Center.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday out there to you. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Thanks for sticking around with us here on Mississippi Live Weather. Let's get into your full forecast, shall we? Here's a look out the door this morning in Blue Springs, looking at 22 in all directions over there on all of those MDOT traffic cameras showing up in Blue Springs. And you can see in every which way direction, we're looking at a whole lot of cloud cover. That's going to be the story as you're driving in to work this morning. And temperatures definitely chilly out there in the middle 30s. So if you haven't stepped out the door, again, make sure you have the coat with you. Same story over in Greenwood, although this camera, I believe, is frozen because it's not that dark out there, but conditions not frozen. We're in the upper 30s out there over in Greenwood. Let's take a look at your airport delays this morning. Headed out on the skies or know anybody taking them to some airports region-wide. We looked at that at 6:30. I'm not tracking any moderate and major delays in our region-wide airports. Looking more nationally this morning, I'm not tracking any delays either from the eastern coast all the way to the west coast, from San Francisco, Memphis, Atlanta, all the way up into the Boston airport. I'm tracking good-to-go conditions in all of those major airways. Sticking here in North Mississippi, temperatures are going to be getting warmer over your next few hours. Believe it or not, we'll be in the middle 30s by your 9 o'clock hour. Going into the 40s by 10, middle 40s by 11. Cloud cover does stick around as we head throughout the mid-morning into the early afternoon hours, and then we should see some breaks in the clouds going into your afternoon. A cold start to a warmer day ahead. Again, a little bit more sunshine this afternoon. Temperatures in the low 50s out there today. So that's some good news if you got any plans. Conditions a little bit warmer out there than they were yesterday. Like I said, we could see some breaks in the clouds this afternoon. Don't expect that before noon, but noon and on, yeah, we could see a few breaks leading to a little bit more sunshine peeking through, especially the further along we go into your evening. Now, once the sun sets, obviously we won't be seeing any sunshine, but more clearing conditions taking place going further along into those evening and overnight hours. Here's the thing we're going to be tracking as we head into your Wednesday morning. I'm going to be looking at a cold front inching closer and closer into North Mississippi tomorrow morning. If you tune in with me, we'll talk about it. Also, we could see a few light showers on the backside of it. 10% chance at best. A few light showers try to hold on into the area, but most of us stay very dry out there for your Wednesday. And just see a good mix of sun and clouds throughout your day ahead. Temperature is going to be going up and down over your next few days. I encourage you to have the Mississippi Live Weather app downloaded and handy so you can have a place to go and check what the temperature is going to be like day to day, because it's going to be hard to remember. You can see these just going up and down, up and down. Today, we're in the low 50s. Tomorrow, we'll be near 60. Thursday, we're back to the low 50s due to that cold front coming in. Friday, we jump right back up to near 60. And then Saturday, we're back in the low 50s. Do you see the up and down trend? We'll watch your front come in, though, on your Saturday. That's going to be leading to much cooler air on the forecast for the back half of the weekend. Just want to note something. If you watched us yesterday versus today, new data came in. I know I talked about this a little bit earlier. But new data came in last night and this morning that encouraged a warmer forecast out here for the weekend. Now, I say warmer because of how frigid that air was and those temperatures were coming in for the weekend. Now it's looking like that front is not going to be coming in until your Saturday. So that's going to allow temperatures to be in the 50s for Saturday, and then Sunday to kind of be our coldest day out of the next 7, with temperatures not getting in out of the 40s, but still, and even the 40s looking a little bit warmer. We're looking at middle to upper 40s instead of low 40s out there. So a little bit warmer conditions out there, still cold, but not as frigid air coming down into play for us here in North Mississippi. I don't think anybody's going to be complaining about that. We'll see temperatures moderate back into the low and middle 50s as we head into your new work week. Here's the thing, with that front coming in on Saturday, we do have a rain chance that's going to be coming in as well. Take a look at your rain chances over the next 7 days. Not great, but still there. Again, that very small rain chance out there for Wednesday with that front coming in. Better chances we had later in the day on Saturday into the overnight hours, and then mainly out of here by Sunday. Again, not great chances and not putting down too much rain as well. Take a look at forecasted rainfall across the southeast, including here in North Mississippi. 1/10 of an inch at best over your next 5 days. So these are not major rainmakers out here over your 7-day forecast. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Again, 50s go up and down over your next few days. We'll be near 60 on your Friday. 50s come back on Saturday with that 20% chance of rain before things really cool off for the back half of your weekend. I encourage you got weekend plans, put it on Saturday. Sunday's not going to be a great day to get out and about, with temperatures only getting into the middle to upper 40s. And then take a look on your Monday morning, temperatures in the 20s. So heading back to work, school, got things going on early Monday morning. It's going to be a cold start to our next work week ahead. So that's kind of when that colder air is settling in and back in the low 50s out there for your Monday. As for this evening, I want to show you one thing before I do let you go. We're going to look at our parade planner out there. If you're heading off to some parades, we're looking at conditions in the 40s this evening. So got any plans? Maybe you're heading out to those festivities. We'll be in the upper 40s by 5, and then in the low 40s by the time you're rounding out those parades as we head 7 and 8 o'clock. And our chief meteorologist, Matt Lawpon, is going to be at 1 as well. Let's look at the overall poll and how that's going. As always, we are trying to hit a bunch of Christmas parades. Thank you to MLM Clothiers for sponsoring our Christmas parade tour, as we like to say. And again, Matt's going to be at 1, and we always make a vote. We don't just choose, we let you guys choose. So here's a look at that. The Fulton and the Amory parade are going on this evening. Fulton's at 6, Amory's at 6:30. And it looks like Matt is going to be at Amory. That is the ongoing consensus right now with over 2,000 votes. But there's still time if you guys from Fulton want to go vote. I encourage you to, because it's a lot of fun getting Matt at your parade. He gets to go live during our shows. He also gets some really good drone video of your parades as well. Here's a live look at him yesterday from the Boonville parade.
Hello there, I'm Chief Meteorologist Matt Lawpon. I got to be the guest of the folks here at the parade in Boonville. I was with the Northeast Marching Band, and we're wrapping things up here right now. And man, they sounded good. It was a fun parade tonight here. A lot of folks enjoying the conditions, despite the fact that it was fairly cold out here. A very good turnout, and a lot of kids picking up candy and just enjoying everything. So it's just an honor for us to be a part of it this evening, and appreciate the good folks at MLM Clothiers for sponsoring our parade tour here across North Mississippi as we wrap things up here with the Northeast Band and Spirit Squads. I'm Chief Meteorologist Matt Lawpon from Mississippi Live Weather.
Again, very cool. You want Matt at your parade, trust. It makes it a whole lot more fun, and then you get to go back and watch it later on our 5 and 6 o'clock newscasts. And then again, we play those highlights just like this morning. So very cool that we get to go out and kind of be a part of those parades as well. Make sure to tune in one more time this morning at 7:30. We'll talk more about that weekend rain chance. If you got any plans, you're going to want to stick around. I'll show you a little bit more hour by hour look of that chance over the weekend. And of course, we'll be on again this evening at 5, 6, and 10.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father. I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. For the longest time, fear held me back from ultimately being who I wanted to. I had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.